Mystery Skype was one of my favorite activities that I did in the classroom this semester. What you do is you type in Mystery Skype and it leads you to this website. Now, it's a little overwhelming at first because there's just a lot going on here. But once you sift through the noise, it's a pretty simple concept and can easily be integrated in your classroom. So what you do is you create a profile and you add in all of your information, like what time zone you're in, what are the dates and the times that you're available, etc. Then you can click on Skype in the classroom and go to Mystery Skype. There's a video here that describes what Mystery Skype is about. So you can watch that video. It explains it. Here's a song explaining, a Go Noodle song that explaining the process, so you can play that for your kids. Then you opt in for a Mystery Skype. Once you opt in, here's where you fill in more of your information, where you're located, times you're available, etc., etc. So what Mystery Skype is that you set up a time with another classroom within your state or within your country or even around the world. There are tons of people doing it all over. And you just have to connect with them and set up a meeting time. I connected with a teacher in Indiana, and she leads a first grade classroom. So we set up a date and time, and then when that occurred, we both logged on to Skype. We were able to see each other through the smartboard. And our students had to ask one another yes or no questions in order to find the location of the other's class. What I did to keep things more under control was I divided my class into teams. Some of the students were in the think tank and they had to think of questions to ask. Some people managed the map and crossed off locations of where the other classroom couldn't be. Some people were my communicators and they were the only ones allowed to be in front of the camera. And some people were greeters or data collectors. You can divide it however you want to. If you have an upper grade, they would be more easily more responsible about communicating with the other class. But what I love about this is that you can just do you can learn about almost any culture that has also logged on to Mystery Skype. We did Indiana, but you could Skype with a class in Thailand. I think it's a great way to incorporate global awareness into a social studies lesson. Mystery Skype mainly focuses on geography and culture, but you can use Skype in the classroom in general and have virtual field trips, be taught a lesson by another teacher, co-teach a lesson. There's just a lot you can do with more other subject areas besides social studies. So I highly recommend using Mystery Skype and Skype in general in the classroom because I was able to fit it in with a kindergarten room and it worked. So I can't imagine how creative and informational it would be with upper grades.